It's time to do business on TV Africa. Don't forget we are also streaming live on Facebook at TV Africa Newsroom. Now, moving straight to our very first story, and the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta during the media budget review indicated that Ghana has invested 5.3 billion Ghana cedis in the free senior high school initiative. Meanwhile, CEO of African Watch Kofi Asare has asserted that government has been giving contradictory figures as to the real cost of the policy since its inception in 2017. He spoke to TV Africa in an interview.
Free SHS policy in Ghana was a government initiative introduced in 2017. The policy's organization began as part of President's campaign message during the 20 election period and became an essential part of Ghana's educational system. The Education Minister, Dr. Yao Educhum, said since the rollout of government's most popular initiative, the Free SHS, a total of over 7 billion Ghana cedi has been spent. Meanwhile, the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta during the 2022 media budget review said 5.3 billion cedis has been invested into the policy so far, and the amount given as the total expenditure on the policy last year is not in tandem with that of this year. The amount, he noted, was to enable some 1.2 billion children access senior high education. However, the CEO of African Education Watch, Kofi Asare, in an interview said he expected the Finance Minister to give the total and exact amount spent on the Free SHS since the Education Minister's figures are different from the Finance Minister's figures.
Minister yesterday, as he presented the media budget review, he mentioned two key things that I thought should occupy our minds within the education sector. First, he mentioned that government is aware that there are shortages in the supply of food. That got some of us a bit confused because the Ministry of Education explained that the problem was actually an inflationary one. We more or less meant that the impact of inflation, food price inflation, on the pricing of buffer stocks, pricing, and which has made it unattractive for suppliers to keep supplying at those prices. Our understanding broadly of the reasons why there are shortages in senior high school, I'm talking about shortage of foodstuff, is because Finance Ministry has not been able to disburse according to plan. And then there's a debt of 340 million owed suppliers. So we thought that yesterday was an opportunity for the Finance Ministry to actually validate the real cost of the shortage in food supply first, and secondly, put across concrete measures he is putting in place to ensure that inflationary tendencies are mitigated, especially the impact of inflationary tendencies on the budget of the free senior high school. And most importantly, the assurances of the measures that he is putting in place to ensure that disbursement from now on is going to be timely and consistent with the plan. Unfortunately, he didn't say anything. He only said that we are fixing it. I thought fixing it was just, for want of a better word, grammar. And we needed to be assured on the basis of specific strategies being deployed, to assure of regular disbursement, timely disbursement of funds for the procurement of food, and also to mitigate the impact of inflation.